everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. Yes, this is my first video and I'm super nervous about it. With my past experiences, I used to forget speeches in front of the camera, always. And trust me, I've reshooted this so many times, it's insane. And then there have been videos where it's like I tend to go into this Pathani accent of mine. By the way, I'm not a Pathan, so I don't know why it happens. So if I get awkward or weird or cringy, excuse. So a little about myself. I'm a 20-year-old Pakistani Russian girl who's actually recently moved from Pakistan to Russia. So I'm here and there all the time. And the journey was quite insane. So just to let you know, my YouTube is gonna be all about arts, tips and tricks and everything that I've learned all over the years in my artistic field, and I would want you to know about it for, to help you in your artistic journey. Moreover, I'm gonna be filming about my life, things that are interesting around me, and things that are great content for you guys. So yeah, let's hope this journey is a great one. As you know, today's title is Tips and Tricks of Graphite, and I'll be sharing with you my favorite tips and tricks and how I do my graphite portraits. So let's just get into the video. Okay, so let's get into the materials. We would be needing paper, obviously. I use graphite paper. It's smooth, but it has a little roughness. It helps in the shading and the blending. That's how I get my realistic portraits. Next, pencils. Obviously, graphite. Always mechanical pencil in handy. It's precise, neat, and I really like it. Once you get hang of it, you'll love it and you'll use it everywhere, even for writing. And then I use 2B, 4B, 6B, and 9B. I don't like lighter shades. They're hard. Makes your paper go very weird. And if you start from darker areas to lighter areas, it's easier for you to see the end result and how it's gonna look like. So yeah, you really need a good eraser. This is a Milano eraser that looks horrible right now because I've been using this for a year. It is amazing. I swear by this. Nothing is better than this. If you're in Karachi, go to
20 minutes later. Tomorrow for sure.
I just remembered. It's Universal Store at Tariq Road, Karachi. You get these amazing erasers. Milan, not Milano. Milan. Get yours. My most important tool are these. I used to have wooden ones. They have a really harder end to it, and these don't. These are weird because I can't find the wooden ones lately. So what I do is the ends, you can see they're very fluffy. You can just twist them and make them harder, okay? Whatever you want. The harder it is, the better it is for you to blend. So yeah, this is the most important thing for my process. And then sharpener. This is a very old sharpener that somebody gave to me, and yeah. If you like, you can use cutters as well. I think it helps in keeping pencils for a longer time. Pencils look amazing after the cutters. So let's get into how we use all these materials to have an amazing graphite portrait. Now we will be choosing our reference. You can have a particular reference, but for me, I don't know who to make, so I'm going to do a random selection from Pinterest. I think this one. I do recommend to have the colored reference being black and white and the contrast that you like. So we're gonna do this. Save. And we're gonna begin with this reference. Create.
Sun don't shine where I live. It's covered in gray. Can't seem to find a way. Can't feel the same. I don't know if I can do this any longer, but I do know that I need to be walking further.
as you can see, it's a very simple drawing that I've done. And look, and most of the times what I do is, when I'm shading, I'm gonna evaluate the proper distances and how it's gonna go about. I start with just a simple portrait. I don't use grids, I don't do anything. I will evaluate the eyebrows, the eyes, and the nose at the center point, and that's about it. That's how I do, and this is the easiest for me, and everybody has their own way of sketching. I do recommend starting with a grid if it's easier for you, but after some time your eyes become a grid for you and you're just eventually drawing at your own assumptions of lines. So yeah, as I've mentioned before, I always start with the dark and then go to the lighter shades. So we're gonna do eyebrows, eyes, then we're gonna define a little bit of nose, lips, the hair, and then we're gonna do the basic shading, the lighter tones. Always sharpen your pencil for the darker tones, it's easier. So yeah.
Won't you come with me? We'll work it through it all. Not gonna let this fall. I'm not gonna let this down the road I go. Not gonna let this fall.
So this is like a start, and you've seen me doing shading like this. I do my shading in a circular motion because it does not have those squeaky lines that you can see afterwards. It blends very smoothly and naturally, right? And for the eyelashes, it's really difficult to be a perfectionist at it. So I would really recommend for you to go over photographs and trace them out. But how it goes, you're going to do a start and then you're going to fling it upwards. For the ends, fling it upwards. And when it's coming to the corner of the eye, the direction changes and it flings upwards. So if I'm going to do it over here, it's going to go the opposite way. Alright?
I don't know if I can do this any longer, but I do know that I need to be walking further away from all reality, create my own. Down the road I go, traveling on my own, finding my way to make a home. Won't you come with me? We'll work it through it all. Not gonna let this fall. I'm not gonna let this fall. I got a lot of things on my mind. Need to find a way to decide whether I go, whether I stay. I need to know you're by my side. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. I need to hold you, need to show that you care, don't let me go. Alone, don't leave me. Alone, don't let me. Alone, don't leave me Down the road I go, traveling on my own, finding my way to make a home. Won't you come with me? We'll work it through it all. Not gonna let this fall. I'm not gonna let this down the road I go. Not gonna let this fall. Not gonna let this fall.
Okay guys, so this was it. Just a small little portrait that I did in an hour. And for a usual Maya's portrait, it would have been a whole lot bigger. And it would have taken me 9 to 15 hours easily with a lot of details and a lot of thinking with a lot of music in the background. But here it is for starters who want to see how to start and where to start, because it's obviously always harder just to start, but when you start, eventually step by step you're adding in layers, you're working, it's amazing, and you're showing great progress the more work you're doing. Obviously practice matters, just like maths, but I hate maths. Anyway, I hope you liked this video and it helped you out. Everybody who's been wanting some tips, give it a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below the kind of videos you want to see from me, and subscribe, guys, please. It would really mean a lot to me. So see you in the next video.